For Arkansans and access resources to launch your future career. The University of Arkansas, your path starts here.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
This is the EAB Sports Network. Local broadcast schedules can be found every week at StuttgartDailyLeader.com. Dumas Bobcat coverage is brought to you by these local sponsors.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
The electric cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission, to provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/getready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
The EAB Sports Network presents Dumas Bobcat Football on Country 106.9 thanks to these sponsors: ACS Property Management, Barry's True Value, Big Banjo, Bob's Tire Service, Delta Memorial Hospital, DePaul Community Health Centers, Dumas Family Pharmacy, Dumas Seed Cleaners, Farm Bureau of Dumas, First Natural State Bank, H&R Block, Inks and Threads, Merchants and Farmers Bank, Pico Foods, Pickens Store and Restaurant, Pop's Car Wash, Rattery Pawn and Surplus, Red River Ford Toyota, Southeast Pest Control, and Taylor's Steakhouse. Now, here's voice of the Bobcats, Rick Helton.
Hey, Bobcat fans. Welcome to Dumas Bobcat football. We're on the road tonight as we traveled over to take on the Fordyce Redbugs.
And we are in the Gulf Coastal Plain.
The Gulf Coastal Plain, a.k.a. still the Delta. No, we're in the woods, right? Yeah.
The Delta's over there.
Yeah, that's the alluvial plain. So
yeah, the Mississippi alluvial plain.
So
we're in the Gulf Coastal Plain.
So I'm learning a little bit about this, so that's pretty awesome.
And at a place that there's much tradition, Paul Bear Bryant, Larry Lacewell, and the first guy who gave me a coaching job, Ronnie Carter, played on their 59, 60, and 61 undefeated teams here.
Oh, yeah, and that's probably one of the reasons that this football field and this stadium remains almost untouched in all those years. They did add on to the press box. I gotta say before we get any further, because I'll forget. First of all, welcome to the Murchison Farmers Bank pregame show live tonight from Red Bug Field and in Fordyce, Arkansas.
Paul Bear Bryant Stadium.
But they've added onto the press box since I was here last, and the crews here where I got here really early because I didn't know what to expect, and but they have been more than gracious to get us set up wherever we wanted to be set up, and he even ribboned off a little place in the bleachers for our camera crew and all that. So thank you big time to the administrative part of the Red Bugs tonight for making us feel welcome and helping us get everything set up, providing us a good dry place potentially if it was going to rain. I was worried about that. I brought a big tent and all that stuff. So, but thankfully I think the weather's going to hold off and we're going to be good to go tonight. But yeah, a much storied football stadium, and when you walk into this place, you almost hear the crowds, or I do from years ago, and the different players, superstar players and coaches that have played on this football field, and it's a pretty big deal. So it's a privilege to be over here tonight.
Yes, it is. It's, this is about my 24th, 25th trip here, because other schools I coached at, we played Fordyce, and I tell you what, the atmosphere, there is no track, so you're right on top of the field, and you can hear everything they say about you.
Yep, that is
in the bleachers.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. But it is cool to be down on top of the action. We got good seats here. When they build onto this press box, it's a little offset, so we're on around the 40 or 45, but we're good to go. We can see great, and but we're glad to be here tonight. I'm Rick Helton, voice of the Bobcats, along with Coach John McGraw. Larry Harris will be joining us later.
Yeah, I think his bus just pulled up.
So
he'll be here shortly.
He's dragging in again, but he has to do some politicking on the way. He's me.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to see people he has to talk to, and I told him, I said, man, don't even fight that. That's the way you are, and everybody loves it, and they got to talk to Coach Harris. So, but he'll be joining us later on. But Coach McGraw, this is a huge football game tonight.
I tell you what. Dumas 4-0, 5-2 overall. Fordyce 3-1, 6-1 overall. They were upset last week, but I think they're fighting it. They fought the injury bug. Had a few guys that they set out to try to heal up, because I'm telling you, the next 3 weeks for us and them doesn't get any easier. We got them tonight, then we get McGee Owls next week, and then we finish the year off with a very much improved Drew Central team. So they go to Rising next week, which they say, if you want to go to a high school football game and see the atmosphere, go to the Rising Fordyce game.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about that. But, yeah, we've got it sure hasn't gotten any easier. Some of the games at the beginning of the season we looked at, and I thought, we shouldn't have any trouble with this team and that team. Mm-hmm. But, man, everybody is capable of surprising anybody in this conference, and Lake Village showed it last week. Right. When they took a bite out of
Fordyce.
Yeah, they did.
Drew Central beat McGee for the first time ever, a few weeks ago. So week in, week out, this conference, there's 2 or 3 maybe at the top, and then everybody else is fighting for 3, 4, 5.
Yep, and boy, the Bobcats are in a fight, and we're going to have a fight tonight. I don't doubt that. But a win here tonight, man, what a big road victory this would be. And I tell you, I'm getting a little selfish with my thinking, and I don't like to jump the gun. man, I want a home playoff game. It would be so great not to have to leave at noon to go to a play. If we have to leave at noon to go wherever we're going happily, but it would sure be nice to be at home. And but man, we just want to keep winning and keep fighting and keep winning each and every Friday night.
Yeah, because if you get to play at home, your kids get to keep their routine.
That's right.
They don't. There's no big change in the routine, so it's normal. You go on the road, especially those long trips like we had to take last year. You're leaving at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. You're stopping at noon to eat, and then you're going somewhere for a walk through.
Right.
And the kids are on a bus for 5, 6 hours. It's just not. That's not normal.
Tough. That's right. But tonight's game, just a storied game, a historical football stadium, and the Fordyce Redbugs. That's the team that you want to be. Larry Harris just made his way into the press box, and welcome Coach Harris. But man, a game that you want to win on the road when you go to Fordyce and beat them at their place. That is a really big deal, and the Bobcats have the capability, they have the talent, they have the packages in place tonight to make that happen. They got to play really good football, and we're going to talk about that here in a little bit as we move throughout our pregame show. But we do want to welcome you to our broadcast on Country 106.9 FM, your home each and every Friday night for live Dumas Bobcat football, and our EAB Sports Network YouTube page as well. So if you don't have that app, you can just go to YouTube and you can search for Dumas Bobcats with an S football, and it'll pop up the YouTube app there. And then you want to download that to your phone or your iPad. And but we want you to join us tonight. It's going to be a good football game. I think it'll be very entertaining, and you're not going to want to miss the action. Coach Harris, how was the trip over tonight?
Long.
It is pretty good little ride.
Long and not much to look at.
Not a lot of pine trees.
We'll have to watch for the deer on the way home.
Plenty to look for on the way home, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But man, I hope we're going home with a big smile on our face after a big win here on the road tonight in this conference game. Cats undefeated in conference play thus far, going into game number 8 tonight. And boy, that is a good feeling. It is really fun to win. It really is.
It's a lot better than all turn.
It is fun to win. So it's fun to watch these young men get out here and play their game. You're listening to the Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas pregame show live tonight from Paul Bear Bryant Stadium, Fordyce, Arkansas. We'll be back in 3 minutes with more of our pregame show. Stick around.
As a community bank, Merchants and Farmers is closely tied to the businesses, organizations, and most importantly, to the people in the communities it serves. We have been since 1909. We offer the big bank products, but are small bank friendly. We're dedicated to providing great customer service, all the while getting to know our customers. Hence our motto, building relationships one customer at a time. We'd like to invite you to be next. Stop in today to see why your experience here matters. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas. Member FDIC.
Call ASC Property Management Incorporated and Southland Management Corporation for your real estate and rental property needs. They have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments as well as houses for rent in Dumas, Grady, Gould, Star City, and the surrounding area. Phone 870-382-6762 or come see them at 710 Meadow Drive behind Mad Butcher in Dumas. ASC Property Management and Southland Management, members of the Realtors Association, proud members of the Dumas community, and strong supporters of Bobcat Sports, equal housing provider.
Every project starts with good intentions and sometimes ends with a little frustration. At Barry's Hardware in Dumas, we turn that frustration into confidence. From the right materials to the right advice, we'll help you tackle any project at home. Because at Barry's, you're not just buying supplies, you're gaining a partner who knows how to get it done. Barry's True Value, Highway 65 in Dumas, where we make frustrated homeowners champions of their projects.
Taylor's Steakhouse in Dumas is fine dining at its best. The menu features mouth-watering aged steaks as well as fish, shrimp, pasta, and more. Located at 14201 Highway 54 in Dumas, Taylor's Steakhouse is worth the drive from anywhere. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 until 9 p.m. You can call them for reservations at 870-382-5349 or visit taylorsteakhouse-dumas.com for more information. Owners Chuck and Pam Taylor invite you barbecue to Taylor's Steakhouse in Dumas.
Craving pizza? Big Benjo Pizza in Dumas has just what you're looking for. Open 7 days a week for dine-in, takeout, and drive-through. Big Benjo Pizza also has a low-carb keto cauliflower crust in addition to your classic homemade pizza. They also have barbecue, supreme, taco, and chicken bacon ranch specialty pizzas along with hot wings, spaghetti, and salad. Hometown service and a Dumas staple. Big Benjo Pizza. Call 382-2880 to place your order. Big Benjo Pizza, 720 Highway 65 in Dumas.
Delta Memorial Hospital is for more than just inpatient care. When you're no longer sick but not quite ready to go home and still need some nursing and rehab care, Delta Memorial Hospital's swing bed program may be right for you. Our program will provide services to help you regain your strength and get back on your feet. If you need continued care at home, Delta Memorial can provide home health services that can be tailored to fit your needs. We make it possible to continue to heal in your own home or in a personalized rehab program. Delta Memorial, caring for you close to home.
Welcome back to the Murchison Farmers Bank pregame show tonight as the Bobcats are preparing to take on the Fordyce Redbugs in this 8-3A matchup. Going to be a really, really big football game. A lot of, other than just winning a game, there's a lot on the line here potentially.
The 1 seed is the big thing on the line tonight.
Right, that's right.
And I got to do this. JT, Pop loves you.
Oh, there you
He's
go.
He's watching. He wanted to see Pop.
I like it. There you go. And yeah, man, we appreciate our viewers and the folks that are watching, and we thank you very much. Thanks for all the input and stuff like that. But we're really tickled to have all of our sponsors as well that allows us to bring you live Dumas Bobcat football each and every weekend. And, boy, it's a decent night in South Arkansas, and it is cloudy, a little humid, but it's not raining.
It's not raining.
It's not really hot, so I think we're going to be fine. And
beautiful weather for football.
Yeah, and where else would you want to be on a Friday night than a Dumas Bobcat football game? And but we're glad you're with us, even if you're not here in person. We appreciate you tuning in to our broadcast. A lot of activities going on, and I tell you, I went down to talk to the coaches a while ago. And I got tied up with the Fordyce band coming onto the field, and I needed to go where they were coming. But when they got around that corner, they were marching and they were playing, and it was like everybody just hang on because the band, they had it going on. And the band director down there in his suit, and he told one of his band members, he said, "Dude, straighten that hat up just a little bit." I mean, it was pretty awesome. So they did a good job there. And you like these festive football games, and we got through all the homecomings this year, I think. But next week is Halloween night. We're going to be down in McGee
for the Ag Bowl.
So the Ag Bowl, there'll be a lot going on, I'm sure. Those McGee Owl cheerleaders and the Dumas cheerleaders always get together around Halloween and do something big. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of festive stuff next week as the Cats are on the road as we travel to our Deshae County rivalry, the McGee Owls, just a little 18-mile road trip, but that's going to be another big football game. And we got 3 games left, counting tonight, and they are all 3 big games and games you're going to have to really play hard to win. And so the Bobcats still got their hands full for the rest of this season. All right, what's the grinning about over there, Coach?
Grandson answered me when I said Pop loves you. He said, "Love you too."
How old is the grandson?
He'll be 2 next.
He's
in a
2.
couple of weeks. So.
Mine's almost 5. See you, Beck. See you after a while, buddy. So tonight we've got some keys to the victory to this football game, and you're playing Fordyce on the road. We have on offense, man. We got to take care of the football. Turnovers will. I always say a good team will make you pay for a turnover, and Fordyce will make you pay for a turnover. Yeah. So we have got to protect that football tonight. We've got to eliminate the penalties. We've got to win that penalty battle. We have got to eliminate the penalties, and somebody better be watching out for that giant of a young man right there wearing number 13, I believe. They got some big boys tonight. That's him.
Well, I think Cadillac, from what I'm hearing, unless I'm wrong, what they've been saying, I thought Cadillac was out with ACL injury.
He's having surgery in November, but I think when they need to pass, he goes in.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's definitely him.
Oh, so he's still gonna get out there and play.
Oh yeah.
And so when I saw him walking out, I thought, what is he doing on the football field? I've been told by everybody he's out for the year.
Well, and this is it's dangerous for all the other teams because now they're fighting for that playoff.
That's right. That's right.
And when a young man can play injured.
Yeah,
it means something to them.
Yep, that's right, and that's gonna fire up the rest of the team for them. Right. So, but the Bobcats can handle it. They've got speed on the ends if they'll protect the. They got to watch the ball on defense. You got to watch the ball for the pass. You cannot get beat on the ends. Mm-hmm. You got to know where that football's at, and so it's going to be a pretty good test there for our defensive ends and backs tonight.
Fordyce is averaging 34 points a game in conference, giving up 9. We're averaging 30 points a game and giving up 15. So I expect this to be a fairly good football game.
Yeah, tonight. I do too. I think we're going to have a great contest tonight. I've been excited about this game, nervously excited. I'm excited to watch the game, but man, you don't want to get behind early on the road. We've got to take charge of this game early. Yeah,
we've got to take care of our possessions. And when we get in the red zone, we've got to get points.
Got to score from the red zone, no doubt about that. But y'all going to want to stick around. We are thrilled that the rain has held off, and it's been kind of sketchy. But I think we're going to be okay. We're going to take a break real quick for the national anthem and get some preliminaries out of the way. We'll be back in 3 minutes with more of the Merchants and Farmers pregame show.
Bob's Tire Service Station in Dumas is celebrating over 50 years of full service at the same location for their customers the old-fashioned way. And they're ready to service all of your tire needs. Bob's Tire Service Station carries a variety of tires, including all the major brands, from the smallest of lawnmower tire to the largest of tractor and combine tires. Call Bob's Tire Service Station at 870-382-BOBS or 870-382-4868. Bob's Tire and Full Service Station at 205 South Main Street in Dumas.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Looking for a charming spot to start your day or savor a hearty lunch? Look no further than Pick and Store and Restaurant. Start your Saturday mornings with mouth-watering breakfast selections like crispy bacon, fluffy pancakes, and delicious biscuits and gravy. They even have chocolate gravy. If you're there for lunch, check out Picken's fresh-raised beef burgers, sandwiches, and salads. Plate lunches are available Monday through Friday, and find all your favorites like meatloaf, fried catfish, and smoked chicken. Be sure to leave room for their homemade desserts like coconut pie, chocolate pie, bread pudding, and more. Pickens Store and Restaurant, 122 Pickens Road in Pickens.
At Dumas Family Pharmacy, they are committed to making it easier for you to manage your health. They can help you find the most affordable medications, offer advice on over-the-counter medication needs, deliver prescriptions directly to your home, and more. Dumas Family Pharmacy offers personalized service that makes staying healthy a little easier. Now that's music to your ears. Visit Dumas Family Pharmacy at 301 Highway 65 South in Dumas. Dumas Family Pharmacy, taking the time to listen and care.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number? At First Natural State Bank, we believe banking should be personal. For 50 years, we've been proud to serve Deshae County, where our decisions are made by people you know, not by some distant corporate office. That's what we call banking the natural way. Whether you're around the corner or miles away, we're here for you. We're excited to announce that a new full-service branch is coming soon to Dumas on the corner of Carlton and Meter. Connect with us online at fnsbank.com or join us on Facebook. Just search FNS Bank. First Natural State Bank. Celebrating 50 years of community first banking. Member FDIC.
Dumas Seed Cleaners is your hunting destination. Find all you need at Dumas Seed Cleaners, like food plot materials, rice bran, wildlife corn, and wheat seed. New deer feeders, trail cameras, and accessories are also available. Before you hit the woods this season, stop by Dumas Seed Cleaners, 115 East Choctaw in Dumas. Call 870-382-5243 and follow them at Dumas Seed Cleaners Inc. on Facebook. Dumas Seed Cleaners, serving Southeast Arkansas for over 45 years and a proud family-owned business in the heart of Dumas.
Welcome to the Murchison Farmers Bank pregame show tonight as we are preparing for a big football game here, and we talked about some keys to victories on offense, and but on defense, man, we're going to have to get lined up correctly, and you got to read your keys. You got to line up right. Don't get off sides or anything like that. And get to the football. We need a couple sacks tonight. We need a couple of sacks.
No missed tackles.
Absolutely.
Got to wrap up.
Got to wrap up. You can't have those close calls tonight. We have got to be near perfect in this football game, and the Cats have they've got the game plan and the talent to make some really good plays on defense. But we've seen them hold some pretty good teams to low scores in some of these games, and it would be really big to hold Fordyce back and don't let them just run away on offense. So
and I don't want another thing where we're outscoring somebody.
Yeah, that's right. So the Cadillac kid, what are his numbers? Is he a junior or senior?
He is a sophomore.
Sophomore.
He was an all-stater as a freshman.
I got you.
I believe he passed for close to 2,000 yards, rushed for 1,000 as a freshman. So, he's special.
No doubt, he's a force to be reckoned with, and. But he's going to be – I figure we'll see limited action from him tonight. But I do expect – I didn't expect, but after some behind-the-scenes conversations, now we expect that he may get on the football field.
Yeah, if they get in a third and long, we might see him for a play or two.
But he is not – I don't expect him to play the entire game. No doubt about that. I see over on the far side of the field they are inflating the Dumas Bobcat inflatable, and some really dedicated folks that hauls that thing around with the team, and we appreciate them very much. You're listening to the Murchison Farmers Bank pregame show tonight, live from Fordyce, Arkansas, home of the Fordyce Redbugs, and so we were talking earlier about the stadium and all, and a storied stadium it is. Now, the last time that I broadcast a game from here, we were in the bleachers on a 2x4.
Yeah, this was a couple of years ago. This was just basically a platform.
That's right. So they came in on the other side of the press box and basically built another press box right beside it with a little breezeway. Right. So it's very, very
I call that a dog trot.
A dog trot. There you go. Man, you're digging way back to the alluvial plain or something. And little man's
got a good seat watching us.
I like it. So, but they really did good. They basically doubled the size of their press box, and it's kind of split in half. So you got half the press box for the home and half for the visitors, and you're really not interfering with each other at all. And it was a pleasant surprise when we got over here tonight to see where we were going to be broadcasting from. And the captains are on the football field tonight getting ready for the coin toss. Coin toss brought to you by First Natural State Bank of Dumas. And we await the coin toss to see who's going to begin the football game with the football. And I can see both sides of that on the road, but I know Dumas don't mind at all if they can take the ball and put together a good drive and make a statement.
And try to set the tone for the ball game.
That's right. So we're going to find out here as we watch. They're getting some instructions here, but we're watching for the coin toss. We don't have a big road crowd here tonight, and so I don't know. I figure we have a lot more listeners tonight, but not a huge road crowd yet. But we do appreciate the ones that did travel over to Fordyce. Not the worst road trip in the world, really.
Miss Lopez and Miss Venable have the band here. I can see those horns shining brightly.
And we are on the obviously on the Fordyce side of the football field tonight, so we're looking across to the Dumas stands, and so all that concentrating, and I missed the toss of the coin.
We got the ball.
So the Bobcat.
The white hat goes to the side that's receiving.
So I haven't seen him yet. Okay, I do now. So
I did learn something during all my years.
So the Bobcats are going to receive the football to begin this game, and so it's going to be important. You're coming out off the road trip. You're coming into this game cold, and you want to put a good drive together. This is not a warm-up drive. This is one where you need to put it together, and like you said, kind of set the momentum of this football game. and make a statement and have a good drive. It doesn't have to take a long time, or you can take a whole quarter. It doesn't matter. But you got to control the clock, control the ball, control the chains, and get 6 points on the board after the drive. So the Bobcats tonight are wearing white jerseys, gold pants, gold helmets, purple numbers. And the Fordyce Redbugs, and they're wearing their red or I don't know, it's maroon, I think.
Kind of a cardinal, I think.
Yeah, head to toe with white helmets and white numbers, and they are making their way onto the football field right now. We are sitting right on top of the the Fordyce home crowd, and so it could get a little loud and rowdy tonight, but hey, that's Friday night football in the South. So we're excited about this game. We're going to step aside for 1 minute. We'll be back with the kickoff after this. Tell you what, we may be live. We're just going to go with it here as we are ready for the kickoff, brought to you tonight by Dumas Family Pharmacy on Highway 65 in Dumas, as the Bobcats will be moving from our left to our right, defending the north end zone. So we are just about underway here, Paul Bear Bryant Stadium in Fordyce, Arkansas. Bobcats await the kick. End over
Short
end, low kick, short. It's going to be fielded at the 25, hash mark. Fighting his way over the 30 and going to be hauled down around the 30-yard line. It's going to be a first down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. We are underway here tonight in this really big football game. So first down and 10 for the Cats.
Playing for the early lead with only 2 weeks. After tonight, there will only be 2 weeks left in the season. And a win tonight puts you in the driver's seat.
Would be huge. Whoever wins this football game tonight is going to be sitting pretty. Sophomore quarterback for the Dumas Bobcats, number 9, Kyle Young, takes the field, splits a couple of receivers out. And now we have a 5-yard penalty against somebody.
That's going to be against
it's going to be an offsides against the Redbugs. And I don't think he was trying to hard count them. He just had a long snap count, and they just jumped.
We look to we say our cadence, look to the sideline to get to play, and that's when the young man jumped.
So that moves the ball across the 35 to the 36. First down and 5 now for the Cats. And now we're going to give it all back because the center did not snap the football. So we're going to give it right back to them.
So
both teams are going to.
No time is run off the clock, and both teams have their first penalties.
And we moved the ball 10 yards total, and it's right back where we started. So it's at the 31-yard line. Once again, it's first down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. So maybe we can get a snap off here cleanly. Young brings his team to set, takes a snap, hands off out of the backfield, looking for a little running room. Number 3. Boy, he's all dressed up, nowhere to go, and Rashad Moore's going down for a loss.
And he was tackled by a slew.
Yeah, a host of them. I see one thing I see down here. They're covering Kilgore with one guy down here with nothing over the top but a safety in the middle. That's interesting.
I like that.
Loss of a couple. Second down and 8 now for the Bobcats. Just underway, first quarter action. Kyle Young looks things over. Moore stays in the backfield.
Well, that's a lot of cushion on that 2-receiver, Kamarian Jackson. Man.
One-on-one coverage, like you said, against Kilgore here on the near side. Quarterback drops back.
I said that was a lot of cushion.
Quarterback's going to fake the throw now.
There's a lot of cushion on it, man.
And he is going to be dropped
see that
for
cushion on Jackson?
Another loss.
Yes.
So the Bobcats are going backwards. And it's going to bring up a third down. And we went from a first down and 5
to 3rd and 13.
Yeah,
right?
Third down and 13 now for the Cats.
Well, I'll tell you something pretty interesting. I think we learned it last week was against Palestine. P-Dub, they were doing the same thing last week. They started jumping the screen passes.
Right.
Yeah, so that, that's a lot of scouting, watching film and seeing what is some of our tendencies.
and they are in man.
So Kyle Young looks to the far sideline. They're playing on the near hash mark, so he's a long ways from his bench. Trips to the left side of the field. Quarterback's going to throw a screen pass to the slot man.
Ooh.
And he's going to break a tackle, gets the first down, far sideline. It's a foot race, no flags on the play. He has got the 20, goes down around the 16-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. Man, what a gain. He got the corner, and the Jets were turned on.
Yeah, that was Chasen Gordon. Looked like the freshman.
So,
if I'm not mistaken.
And when you see a freshman step up like that early in a football game, 3rd and long, you're kind of in a problem. That's a big deal.
That was
huge. Big run.
A big play after the first couple plays by Stuttgart. Seemed like they were dialed in on us early.
17-yard line, first down and 10 for the Cats. We're down to 10 minutes to go in the scoreless first quarter. Young has a receiver to the left, one to the right. He's going to hand off to Rashad Moore, and Moore's going to stutter step, finds a seam, breaks a tackle, and Rashad Moore's going to be into the end zone for the Dumas Bobcat touchdown with 9 minutes, 51 seconds left on the clock, and that's what you have to do on the road if you take the ball on an opening drive is make some plays and put points on that scoreboard.
Yeah, two huge plays. Play by Chasen Gordon in the pass game, and then they come right back with the running game. A little balance there.
So it is going to be a 2-point conversion attempt for the Dumas Bobcats. Quarterback looks things over, hands off out of the backfield to Rashad Moore, and he waltzes into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. 9:51. The Bobcats pull out to an 8-0 lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Every day, you take simple steps to protect your family. Whether it's the neighborhood you live in, the car you drive, or the channels you watch. At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with life insurance to protect your family's financial future. Serviced by agents trained to customize life insurance coverage to you and your family. From last expenses to mortgage protection to your children's education to retirement, your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent is on hand and ready to provide the reassurance and protection you need. Call today for your free no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
Call Farm Bureau Agent Grant Shellman or Shea County Agency Manager Bubba Hudson today at 870-382-4004.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
High kickoff fielded at the 30, bobbled there, and he's going down at the 29-yard line. Welcome back. That opening drive for the Bobcats looked good, and a big touchdown there for Dumas. So first down and 10 now for the Redbugs of Fordyce.
And the big quarterback is going out there.
So they are indeed going to put number 13, Cadillac, out onto the football field, and man, it's almost a disappointment to see him out there. He is definitely going to have knee surgery. I guess the theory is if he can stand it, you're not going to injure it any more than it is because it's going to have to be repaired anyway.
Well, we probably won't see him running like he normally runs, but he has command of the offense.
So first down and 10 now. One man goes into motion for Fordyce. Quarterback's going to pitch out over the right side, and boy, missed containment. He got the edge.